peak North American League of Legends is here. Proving Grounds is down to the final 4 teams. It's been a great tournament so far with a combination of dominance and upsets and compelling lower bracket runs. The 4 teams remaining are Team Liquid Academy, 100 Thieves Academy, Immortals Academy, and Golden Guardians Academy. TLA and 100A are still in the upper portion of the double elimination bracket, while IMTA and GGA are in the lower bracket. Based on advanced gold metrics, TLA have been the best performing team by a fair margin. Their huge gold percent rating shows how much time they've spent playing with a lead, and their gold spent percentage difference indicates their big margins of victory. Golden Guardians and Immortals have had much closer games, but they've won enough to remain on the positive side of the chart. Early game has been a real point of strength for both of the upper bracket teams. Team Liquid and 100 Thieves are both averaging around 65 or 66% win probability at 15 minutes, but TLA have been more consistent about closing out their leads, leading to their stronger 19.4 mid-late rating. Compared to early game expectations, both Golden Guardians and Immortals are actually outperforming 100 Thieves in the mid and late game. Statistically, TLA look like clear favorites, but anything can happen in best of fives, and each of these teams has a story to tell and star players to watch. As the number 1 seed and Academy Playoffs champions, Team Liquid Academy came into Proving Grounds with high expectations, and they haven't disappointed. They've made relatively easy work of Supernova and Cloud9 Amateur before facing their first real test in Dig Academy and taking them down 2-1 to reach the upper bracket finals. TL fans will be familiar with Jenkins from his time filling in for Alfari during the summer split. He's maintained his individual momentum and is crushing his competition. Ayla is a lesser-known face, but no less crucial to TLA's success. He controls lane matchups and sets the pace of games. Both players are candidates to start in the LCS next year. As a side note, Jenkins is expected to head to Europe as Liquid's substitute for Worlds, so there's a chance he won't play in one or both of their series since Dokla is available as a backup. TLA's opponents in the upper bracket finals are 100 Thieves Academy, which is more surprising than you might think given their status as the 4th seed. 2 of the team's best players, Kenvi and Tenacity, went to Worlds with the main team to serve as subs and experience some EU solo queue. But despite fielding Gamsu and Chad as substitutes, 100A have barely missed a step. They've beaten TSM Academy, EG Academy, and Wildcard Red, only dropping 2 games so far. A lot of their stability is thanks to their star Turkish bot laner Luger. He's arguably the strongest individual player in Academy this split, and he's been showing it, with over 900 gold plus experience difference at 10 minutes and a 6.1 KDA. He's a force to be reckoned with, and there will definitely be teams asking how big his buyout is this November. Golden Guardians Academy came in as the lowest seed among the top 4. They were the only Academy team to participate in optional amateur tournaments throughout the split, and their hard work and commitment have clearly been paying off. They started the tournament with a 2-1 loss to EG Academy, but they've been fighting their way through the lower bracket, getting past TSM Academy, number 3 seeded Fly Academy, Cloud9 Academy, and the best amateur team this split, Wildcard Red. Former LCS starters Niles and Newbie feature prominently, but the team's primary carry is Prismal. His damage numbers have been huge and his champion pool is really deep. He's the strongest remaining potential rookie competing in Proving Grounds, and he'll get a long, hard look for an LCS spot this offseason. Like GGA, Immortals Academy have been in the lower bracket since the first round of Proving Grounds. They dropped their first series 0-2 to Dig Academy, but since then they've eliminated Zeus Gaming, EG Academy, and Resolve, before getting revenge on Dig with a 3-1 win in the quarterfinals. Viper and Anda joined IMTA after winning Proving Grounds in spring, and they've made for a fearsome top side of the map. Immortals' pivot point, though, is Greek-Australian mid laner Pretty. He's maintained close to a double-digit KDA this tournament, and he's pumping out damage with strong teamfight positioning. If Viper and Anda want to repeat as Proving Grounds champions, they'll need Pretty to continue backstopping them. To cap things off, let's have some fun with a bracket prediction. Based on what I've seen from all these teams, both in the stats and in the eye test, here's what I think is going to happen. Now up front, I'm going to be clear that I'm making these predictions based on the assumption that Jenkins will play the whole week, but if Jenkins heads to Europe and Dokla subs in, then all bets are off. You can tune into the final week of Proving Grounds on the LCS channels, starting at 3 p.m. Pacific daily from September 23rd to 26th.
Thank you so much for watching that video. It's so nice to have you here on my YouTube channel. Why don't you toss a subscribe to the channel while you're here? It's very helpful. Also want to give a big shout out to Alienware. They right now are hosting the Alienware Games. If you've ever wanted to be a pro player, or just not a pro player, but somebody who competes for fun, you can join the Alienware Games. Head over to alienware.com/Travis. They've got League of Legends. They've got other stuff. Maybe you don't play League that much right now. Maybe you're playing something else. Either way, alienware.com/Travis. Click the banner at the top. It's very helpful. We'll see you at Worlds.